between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
How many teams open?
The first quarter of the season already in the rear view here, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Another Vikings. Vikings and some other team, but Vikings, Falcons, and some other team.
What week is it on?
Let me go quick. I'm going to the left.
Here we go.
Week 15.
Hey, gun. I got
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get
the
this from the
Vikings rush, you got James Desmond Rider. He's a rookie quarterback. I think he's a star. Khalil Terry. And then you got that.
20 points
Dalvin Thompson.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be
got Dalvin Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen,
5 yards on first down, but
Antonio
now just a
Gandhi,
1-yard pickup there on second.
Isaiah Williams,
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion,
Orlando
but he's not
Brown.
one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
21.
Daniel Hunter, Everson Griffin.
And boy, he is very close to
Anthony
a first down.
Barkley,
Where they're spotting that
Eric
football,
Kendrick,
he's going to be a
Blake
foot or so
Martinez.
short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Quincy Alexander, Bryce Callahan, Emmanuel Mosley, Colton Hill,
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Kyle Duggar.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
Okay, we got to say some other shit.
Works it past.
I gotta mute my mic real quick. What you say?
Matty Lee Hurd. Yeah, that's assembly.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
You wait, what?
On first and 10,
The Vikings gave it a pass. The Falcons got Aaron Donald. Other than that, they got Grady Jarrett. Deion Jones still.
Since 2 o'clock today, you saying?
I mean, Matty Lee Hurd.
Yeah. He know where you at. What? He didn't ask like why you out there?
Hold on, now I see it.
Damn, so he know all that shit.
Here we go. Like 80.
So he put the butt in it.
I got
At this point.
from midfield, here's Garoppolo. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Let me see it, please.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on third and inches. So from the 36, first and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there on the line, first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. It's Sanders. That he is going to be stopped. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
You just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working out it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, when you get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there, huh?
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like you only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
What league?
So that's a part of history. That's a part of history. It's up there.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Man,
They'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
I forgot. Trey Flowers
there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Nah, I need to get into that.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tracy Walker into the 40-yard line. That's where the return stops.
Oh, no, he made a whole new cut, I think.
I'm talking about the short from Western.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A pass there complete to Sutton. First down, Lions pick up a 13. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that Vikings nigga is bad. And that Lions nigga is too.
Oh my God. Delete none of them shit.
He'll look to throw.
You said you ain't?
Catch.
So it's up there.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dude, I just get tired of seeing shit.
His ass gonna run. Boy, don't do that.
That last catch short of Barker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground.
I mean, I don't say nobody deserves it, but I mean, like, there could be like different ways to avoid conflict.
I mean, he won't even know shit.
Play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Like, then, like, some motherfuckers just be too aggressive just because they got a new rookie on the team, and just they gotta show them, oh, you can't let this motherfucker push you over. Like, bro, that shit so dead.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Second and 10. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
How about Brian? Your ass gonna be like another
He got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
What you're hoping is that you figure out that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
I was just going to say that.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Now Sanders. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 38, Garoppolo.
Like the nigga, like the shit been going on since in Buckley or was it? Niggas like the nigga look at everybody too. I don't know why he does it, but the thing is the nigga said I gave Kane my first. I'm like, how the fuck I give Kane my first and I don't leave. I got Yannick done my first and my third done. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Kane like, oh, I sent what's his name to you for first and the third, to the other guys you for first and third. I'm like, you like the quarterback. I was my quarterback. I'm like, oh, hell no. So first and the third?
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone.
Those Jackies don't know how to do shit. Don't look how
So the timing's not
got some for this shit. I just traded away everybody. So I got 2 offensive linemen for all this pick. I got all this pick, first, second, third. Then I traded 2 some niggas that got all your, I got your first, second, and third.
Ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though,
and I've been trying to get my first back to Payne now for the longest. And I traded the Panthers Leonard Fournette for a first, and Payne ass still won't give my goddamn first back. I'm trying. I told my son and goddamn Josh Allen to first. He for my first back.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
Oh, they did. Yeah, we gotta wait till what's the bullshit called?
I know you couldn't see a touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like it should have 6 points, but the contact
got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
Hey, Josh, did you want in on that lead?
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target, and it's third down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
That niggas basically is.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I would just be like jumping, screen to screen. By yourself, I would just be moving.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
That was a smart investment.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, the answer's 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
You got them. You got something.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in.
What you be doing to these niggas? You talk about me. You talking about me.
They struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sideline. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
I'm trying to get out here, G.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
That's good.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Yeah, nigga.
He goes down.
You said till July.
Flowers able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force it.
I was caking it. I've been caking it. Sigma. We don't find something.
Taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught.
Wow,
and he will finally be taken out of bounds.
Oh, Chris, Ben Johnson leading by.
Big play there just before halftime. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there.
I gotta go to work.
They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Get the niggas off you,
and they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around
well, get Vince off you, because that's the only nigga that's talking.
That gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups. 1 yard. They'll set up the throw.
Thank you. Give me that shit.
3rd time here in this half.
No, you said, look.
But I don't know what's some of it.
What's the thing? Yeah, look, this the thing though. You said,
His defense had 3 interceptions last week.
He said, I'm the only coach left because the Chargers ain't gonna do nothing. And then Payne said, what about the Browns?
essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reaction to those guys back on the back seven, phenomenal.
That's good.
Third time here.
Look how he's trying to shoot you down.
By Darnell Savage. That late in the clock, second quarter. Why not just run at a time or two?
Okay, relax.
Well, you're saying
Get out
of there. I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them to say,
It's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. That's the first half.
Oh, my God, bro. Bro, this game's so stupid sometimes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This gay is fuck.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here.
This is caught at the 20.
This nigga can't fuck with me, man.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Bitch ass nigga.
Hey, Josh sound like me right now, don't he?
Is answered.
How did they get that done?
It didn't take too long for them to get that lead right back, did it?
No, it certainly didn't, and it's got to be just a bit demoralizing. You're charged
shit,
up,
I'll be
you
on
take
later
the
on.
lead, you send your defense out, and guess what? One play later, you're right back in a position of having to go down the field and score again.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Talking about this nigga can't fuck with me. This nigga sound like a fucking fool.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys,
boy.
There, just not playing as well as we need to.
Boy, this bitch just didn't suck, bro.
We'll see if they can pick it up. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
On second down, Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are
this nigga keep doing the same fucking play, bro.
Good by Tavecchio. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm playing some nigga using the Packers. This nigga garbage, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to kick off the next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Second and 2. Garoppolo rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right. That is pass.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Playing this nigga.
Picked up by Josh Jackson. Count them now. 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
13 yards, first down, Packers. This quarterback now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's first and 10. Here's Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Play action, they'll throw. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in, it's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. So they're fired. That's a big game. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Again, it's Johnson. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
Come on, nigga. This shit going to the crib, too, pussy.
Tracy Walker. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times.
One time I was like, first down,
take a shot in the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed him, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll run on first down. Sanders.
Come on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, it's Sanders.
Can't catch me, nigga. Let me talk the shit out. They really nice at this shit, bro.
Detroit. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as they have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like
I ain't even playing for it. Niggas gonna talk shit.
This is taken at the 3. And his
guys running the same play
right at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even up at 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. 2nd and 2. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Nigga got 2 fucking plays. Garbage ass nigga.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's able to take this one to the 35-yard.
He just ran that play now.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well.
Get his ass.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's
oh,
number
God.
4. Sack number 4.
Get his ass,
he got 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie, and that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Stupid. Here it comes.
Let this one go deep.
Stupid ass boy. Give me that shit, man.
My goodness, another
Nigga can't fucking do nothing,
and it's
bro.
Clinton Dix with a pick.
Nigga got 2 plays. Bitch ass nigga.
The interception was throws, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the
ears? Throw that bitch up and just hope for the best. Fuck out of here. This ain't simulation, nigga. Gotta take that shit to a sim league.
But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Not continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Another run here with Sanders. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Eugene said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating. They know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out.
Did you message your dude?
To give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it costed.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep
Get him out of here, man.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Get him out of the boys.
A great play there. 58 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
You're not going to score again.
I think that deserves some type of a
Because he's going to throw a ton. He's only got one play.
People throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him. steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum, filet at maximum.
You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's filet. 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Come on.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
There we go, right here.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call
there we go.
Under the Lions pressure, he's brought down. It's the Wisconsin native and former Badger, J.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 2nd and 15. And he's going to go down again. Trey Flowers in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches. When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation. Because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
They're all finished and about down in Houston. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. And you talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Lions, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the...